You gotta search it. You gotta search it. You're not searching.
It's looking for other devices. Turn it off.
Thank you. You cut it back on. Let me see. So how do you think that relationships and shit have changed like nowadays?
Totally different. Everything's so easy. Nobody works for anything anymore. Men in like, I'm speaking about men really. Like,
which isn't fair, but go ahead.
No, I'm saying niggas get it easy.
Get what easy?
Ass.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like y'all ask for it and y'all get it. You know what I'm saying? It's more so like women are easily, they just give it.
Themselves.
Yeah, they give themselves away without any work being put forth. You know what I'm saying? So it's become so easy, and women are so accessible. Like, you know, for guys, especially for black men in particular, it's 1 to like a 5 billion. Especially, yeah, like especially in this area, you know, you got, but then you have like different sectors of men and different sectors of women. You got the professionals that only want to date the lighter skinned people, not even light skinned black women. They don't even want black women. They want white girls. Or
do you think it's true that black men like dating white girls versus black men?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
It's not all, but I'm not gonna say it's not all black.
But you're not the only person that thinks that.
But it's true. It's true in a
lot. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad.
It's true in a lot of cases because they view us as a headache, as a problem, as a nuisance. It's too much, or point blank period, it's too much work. Black women require black men to exert too much energy to deal with them, and that's how it's been. Well, that's how it's been looked at. Not saying that's how it's been forever, but black women have been the cornerstone of the family, period. Had to do everything for the family. The only thing the man had to do at a certain time was bring home the money, and he gave his money to his wife to do everything else, pay the bills, feed the children, buy stuff, fix stuff, or get things fixed, which most times he knew how to do that. But it's just like, we handled everything. That's why we got Big Mama. Big Mama always did everything. You know what I'm saying? Every family had one Big Mama that did everything. And it trickled down to all the other women, and they're strong-headed. And that's something that most black men don't want to deal with. And I
don't think it's necessarily that men don't want to mess with, that don't want to talk to women or deal with women that's strong-headed. I just think it's more of like battling within each other. You know what I mean? Because so when you say that, like, I'm thinking of a woman that like always just she wanted her way because she's strong and she's independent and shit like that. And I'm like, it could be like that, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, you taking away in some sort, like in some instance, and no disrespect to you when I say this, like, you taking away.
That's how you know something disrespectful.
No. You taking away the like, it's. I don't want to.
You taking away the I know what you're trying to say.
The feminist. I want to say the feminist side of it, and it's just like, you're not bearing the trust with the man. You know what I mean? So.
But there's a lot of men right now that you can't even bear the trust. Like, do you know? I asked a guy. I asked a guy how to do something when it came to my car. This nigga didn't know anything about that. Do I put the filter for the air conditioning? You put it around this.
Right.
I don't even know. Nigga, what? You don't know how to change oil. You don't know how to change a tire. You have all these apps that you can send somebody out to come. You got AAA and shit. You don't know how to do basic shit. That's why. I mean, not that's why, but I mean, if I can say for myself, that's why I look for a man that is able to do things that is handy. Like, because when you have a person like my dad that does everything, I don't want to go from that to then have to go back to my father and get him to do everything for me. What's the point? That's why I ended up learning how to do everything else myself.
But I think part of that.
But you peeped that though. Like, I end up having to do everything myself.
But part of that too is like, is the father missing? You know what I mean? Like, was the father part of that? Like, So I feel you, you know what I'm saying, and also and to piggyback on what you're saying, it's definitely up to a man to learn these things on his own too. But also you have to understand like how pivotal and important it is for the father to do that. So it would, regardless if you were a daughter or a son, what he did being there instilled those things in you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of niggas around here that probably, you know.
Sorry.
2 squirrels. And one of them horny because he's chasing the shit out of the other one. But like I think people like, because so I'm gonna and I'm gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying, and I don't feel no way about it. I don't know a lot about cars, you know what I'm saying.
No, but I mean that was just like a basic, basic shit.
It's all good.
Yeah, I wasn't trying.
We 1,000. It's all good.
Go on you.
But those aren't like these are things that I know I will end up learning, maybe because my daughter gonna have a car, you know what I'm saying. But I didn't have no father, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have no fucking father figure. So I'm into shit like comics and drawing. And you know what I'm saying? I know how to get a car. I bought my own 2 cars on my own, you know what I mean? But like it's little things like that take a big effect, you know what I'm saying? And even going down to the fact, you know what I'm saying, like black men dating white women, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, being as though that women feel that way, it really like disheartens me. And I also kind of think that it's a fact too.
It is a fact.
I feel like it's semi-alternative fact, but then fact too.
It's mad fact. Like
celebrity basketball players usually have white wives, exotic wives.
But I had a friend explain to me because he played in a league, and he was explaining to me that I asked him. I was like, "Yo, so what's up with your friends dating all these white women, getting married to all these white girls? Like, we know." It's to each his own, but like, what's up with it?
Right.
And he was like, you have to understand the fact that when they were home and doing their own thing, nobody was looking at them. They got signed to whatever team, started playing, started making money. Who looking at them? Who was able to be in the same areas and like who's something that they're not able to reach on a regular basis, but now they got that. That's the most reason why is that it wasn't available to them at first, but now they got this clout. That's basically what it is. You got some bread, you got some clout, you play for a team, you might be making some moves, might be making some plays and shit, and they see that. Oh, okay, well, you know, I'm gonna go for that black guy. And because that black guy never got that attention before, he gonna run with it.
Right. I think that, like, I know for a fact, like, in my, like, the relationships that I've been in are far from perfect, you know what I'm saying? But even with that being said, though, like, it never, like, black women are still the most beautiful and sometimes the most irritating people on earth, you know what I mean?
We can because I see the black and I see the white.
Right.
Not like
no, I feel you.
You see the contrast. You see the pros and the cons of
pun intended. Right?
Pun intended. But you see the pros and the cons of being a black woman, like or wanting or dealing with black women. Like you're gonna have a strong-headed individual. However, you also gonna have somebody that can relate to your struggle.
Right.